Yeah, hi all. Okay, so can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys?
Hear you. I can.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Just a second. Okay, I'm just sharing my screen to you. Let me know when you are able to see. You are able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So, guys, yesterday last class we have completed till half of the project and little bit like scenario wise we have now is the only thing is remaining in our project. It is for visualization because we have created lot of DEX function. Okay, so I'm just show you that how many text function we have created. See, these are all the DEX function we have created. Okay, so now we are going to one by one. We are going to move into last. Go to in page one and female and male visitor. These two is remaining. So I'm just calculating this female and male visitor so that our complete visualization for this line card chart is completion after this. Okay, because I think male and female I don't calculated earlier. Yeah, see total visitor we have 66 535, and out of this how many is a male and how many is female we have value in table also. Table we have. But let me go into destination customer. This is the customer file and we have gender. Okay, and we have calculated this total measure. So total visitor we have 66 535, which is this, and male and female. So we have to calculate male and female separate into card chart. So how to calculate? I'm just click new measure. Guys, you have any doubt in the previous classes? Any doubt related to anything or any question in your mind regarding any DEX function? So right now we have calculated female visitor. So guys, female visitor, can anyone tell me how to calculate? Because it is very similar to our last text function. Like we have to use calculate function, total visitor. This is the measure we can use, and we have to filter it on the basis of gender. So gender we have customer table, separate customer table. So you have to select customer table and then gender column, and is equal to you have to write it here as a female. Then this value will give you the female visitor. Okay, and next thing, if I creating on new measure again, this time instead of female I want to calculate as male visitor, and you can just change the value here as a male and just enter. So this value will give you the separate of the male value. Okay, and guys, you have to filter it out two or three or four times. How many times you have to filter it out one visitor you get those values. Suppose right now if the male visitor and I want to filter it out again on the basis of suppose date table. So you have to select your date table. Okay, and filter it on the basis of year. So you have to select your year, and then you can select your year, suppose 2019. So this is your second filter. And same way, if you want to use another filter like filter on the basis of suppose origin country. So origin country, you have origin table and you have to select your origin country, and here you have to just write what's the origin country name. So instead of origin you have many country. Actually, just I'm just going to this then origin country. Okay, so how many we have origin country? I'm just seeing the name here. Okay, Malaysia. So just write it here as Malaysia. Okay, So this type is means your male, you need total visitor of male 2019 and only for Malaysia. And if you put enter, this value will be only for male visitor Malaysia country and for only for 2019. And see if I check one of the card chart here. So this is the female and male. Yeah, this is the male visitor. So you can just see 873. And same way, if you put this card chart and here you put see the female visitor and just format. So total value is 33 and 387 for male visitor. Sorry, female visitor. And you have to just change the title. Go to this. Just change the title for your reports. Female, little small, and just separated here. So this is female. Same way, if you want to do a male, you can just select this male visitor here. And right now I am hiding these two. Just put it double quote, double slash. Okay. So this one is comment only. And now if I put enter, this value will be changed according to the only male visitor. Okay. So instead of comma, I am going to close the bracket. See, in Power BI, you have to use, remember one more thing, that comma and what is the main point you have. So click this one, click format and just paste it. So the value is 33 and 418. Just clicking here, delete this male visitor, select this one, change the quote. Okay, and go to title. Instead of female, you can change the name of male only. So this is the final of male. So this is our main heading ready, that in this summary chart we have total visitor, origin country, destination country, restaurant, female and male. And if you changing by year, see 2010 you have total visitor, male and female. 2012 total visitor, male and female. It is changing one by one. And now this is guys most visited country, and see if I select whole year, the largest visited country is New Zealand. But if I select only 2010, so in 2010 the largest country is Denmark. In 2011 is Kenya. 2012 is again Denmark. 2013 is Italy. 2014. So it is changing one by one, and it's changing. Difference is the here is a tabular presentation also. If you want to change that 20.88%, the how much is the actual visitor is 329. Okay, and 20.11%, the how much is changing is 317. 317 is the total visitor. So like this you can also see your dashboard. So this is the summary dashboard, and in this we have to evaluate some others. So first I want to go to this table, like customer table. So in this customer table guys, we have these three column: customer ID, gender and male age. So here I want to separate one age group. Age group means we have to calculate the category wise. It means the 0 to 25. Okay, like this we have to calculate. So how to calculate this? Anyone, any idea? Suppose if I want to grouping the age. Grouping means, suppose if I open this my Excel earlier. See, here is in the condition of sheet 1, we have a condition like this. We have to make the group by age. Like 5 to 25 is a gens, 26 to 40 millennials, 41 to 6 gens, and 51 to 60 is a boomers. 51 to 60 means above 51 is all are the boomers. So we have to take that condition into our Power BI reports. So click on this report, add new column, and for this condition you have to add column, not to create a measure, because this condition we have to write down in a row chart, in a row, in a column. So here I want to add as a age group matrix, or you can take as age group visitor matrix. Okay. And for this age group we have to put the condition, and condition always given by a if function. So here I write if function logical text. Logical text means we have to give the age this column name. How to write it this column name? Dim customer file with the age column. So dim customer file of this age column. Okay, so we have to put the condition. First we have to put highest to lowest. It means greater than or equal to 51. Then we need result is true. Result is true means what we want actually boomers. So we can just write it in inverted comma boomers. Okay, and what result if false? Nothing. It's a blank, so you have to put it blank. Now go to next condition, because how many condition you have, that type of condition you have to write for every line. So if same thing, dim customer file of age column is greater than or equal to 41, then we need as gens. Okay, and last thing, if dim customer file of this age is greater than or equal to 26, then we need as millennials, MELL millennials. Okay, and again, if dim customer age, now this time is the last group, so it means 5 to 25. It means less than 25 or equal 25 we need gens. So we have to change the condition here, less than and equal to 25, and then we need as GENG. And this condition guys given you by a company, you don't need to understand by your own. The condition is given by your company, and 4 brackets because you have put 4 functions. So just enter. So when you enter, see the column will be written as per the above condition. So see, at age of 22 the last is gens. But I want to ask you one thing here, this function is right or wrong? Anyone? Because in Excel, if we using greater than and equal to 51, it means it's boomers. But if I using greater than equal to 41 gens, it means again greater than is equal to 41, the value will be gens. Why it is boomers? Because if I take it here, see, boomers is also value, and if I select this boomers only, see, after the age of 50, and if you select the age criteria, select this and see the age is 51 to 58, the value is boomers. It means after 51 is equal to 51, or after 51 the value is boomers. But if I select the criteria in the gens, see in the function, if I select the value as gens, it means greater than equal to 41. It means 51 is also greater than 41. So then the value should be gens. Why it is boomers? Any idea?
Yeah,
Any?
Harsh, I think we have to put the function as greater than or equals to 41 and less than 51, like that. We have to put in
So
between greater than 41 and
so this
less
function
than
is
51.
correct or not? This function is correct or not?
Yeah, this function is like not correct. Has
Mhm.
like here we have greater than or equals to 41 means, like as you said, we will get Jenks instead of boomers, even though
Mhm.
it's greater than 51.
Right.
Mm.
See, but in Power BI, this is right. Why? Because see, when you put the one condition, this one, So one condition run for all the rows, then disable this condition and then run again this condition. So Power BI is look like this, but Excel is look like what you said earlier, that you in the both condition we have to put it the greater than equal to 51, and here also greater than equal to 41, less than and equal to 51. In Excel we have to write, but in Power BI we don't need to write, because in Power BI when you write any condition above, it means your above condition first go for all the ranges, not for only one range. Go all the ranges, all the rows, and then select if the value is 51, then it's write boomers, 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 and after that if 51 range is complete, then it is Power BI disable this condition and then go again this condition. Same way when they put out this condition and then go for again for whole the rows and then disable this condition and then after that this and then this at the last. So that is why in Power BI we have follow the hierarchical order. Okay, like higher to lower. Okay, that is why in Power BI we are using this higher to lower, because if I go to check, see what is the condition here.
Yeah, Harsh, I have a doubt here. Like in
Yes, tell
SQL,
me.
can we use if else or case when statement?
See, in SQL there is a different thing, but right now I am going to teaching only Power BI. SQL is a different, okay, because Excel is different, Power BI is different, and SQL is different. But the
Yeah,
function is same for
exactly.
all the
But
things.
no, but when I'm going through this Power BI, many of means when I'm going through some YouTube videos, they're saying that you have to be in well versed with SQL also if you want to get a job in Power BI. So what is the use of SQL here?
Sir, you can call me, okay? I will tell you. But right now there is
Okay,
only Power BI, okay?
okay,
You can
all right,
call me
not a
and I
problem.
will
I'll
tell
call
you.
you.
Okay, yeah, you can call me
Sure, sure.
after
I'll call you
after that.
personally. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so right now there is a condition that higher to lower, and in higher to lower you have a give a one condition, and then if one condition is follow for all the rows, then it should be for checking for all the condition, then disable this condition first, then next condition, then follow. So that is why we have a hierarchical for all the things. It means suppose if you are making any balance sheet, okay, any balance sheet, and in balance sheet and also P&L account, sheet and P&L account, you have a one balance which is AR, account receivable, and accounts payable, and loans repayment or taken, loans repayment. Okay, these three account you have to write it into your balance sheet and profit and loss account. So this criteria is follow into that also thing. Like in AR, suppose in AR you have an invoice date is 1st January 2010 and your payment date after 90 days. It means you have to write your invoice condition first, that higher condition. Suppose if you are following four condition, one is for 240 days, 90 days, 15 days, 90 days, 45 days, and 30 days. If you follow these four conditions for your debtor, then you have to write it condition with the highest is 240, then 90, then 45, and then 30. Don't need to write like in Excel. If we write any condition after and before, it is not necessary. But in Power BI, you have to write your condition with always higher to lower. That is main step, easier step into Power BI. Okay. So any doubt till in this question, in this matrix function? Anyone?
No, Harsh.
Okay. So now this function is done for age group visitor, and now for this we have to make our visualization on the basis of this. And see, just go to this already, copy and just paste, because it's saving our time. If you copy and paste another visualization, it's saving our time for the formatting. We don't need to format one by one again. So instead of destination country, go to your age criteria which we have just created, and then click on this axis and see we have a age demographics, most visited country. You have to just write it only the value or title. This value will be age demographics. And right now it's line chart. If you want to change this chart, you can change. Just click on this visualization. And suppose if you want to change the line chart, you can change it into line. If you want to change by any this column chart, you can change into this column chart. If you change this clustered chart, you can change into this. Like this, you can also change into this. So there is a many way you can change. Pie chart also you can change, but the main is this one is okay for age demographic also. And guys, one more thing, suppose this is just the summary page, so you have to make your visualization little impactful. So for this impactful, I am going to show you one thing. Like this way you have to make your some advanced like visualization is better important, like this pictures. Okay, and how to download this picture? You can just go to your Google and download any picture from directly from Google and import it to Power BI. Suppose if I want to download any age demographic, so you can just write it here. Okay, and then create on this image. So there is a many images icons, because I need icons. So you can select any of the icons from there, because in Google there is a many sites like this one or any other you can select. So if I want to select from any function, you can directly reach out to Google and then download and suggest it whichever you need. Suppose if I need this one is I think not copied. Okay, so you have to just download it. Means my main motive is to how to download only. Okay, so you have to just go to download. Suppose in my desktop I already have. So how to, when you download, so there is an insert tab here, and here is an option of images, this one. So you can just go to this download option, icons, this file, and in this file you have to just change whichever you need. Suppose age demographic like this one, and just click on this open. So now if age demographic is added, now just fix it over it, and see here is also this picture background or picture title. So you can just change background on or off. No, off, locked also off, and general, go to this scaling. Instead of normal you can put it as fit or fill, like this. And you have to just select where you want. Suppose if I select there, so now this one is age demographic. Like you have to change any of the visualization as per your picture. Also you can add multiple picture. Sometimes it does not require, sometimes it's required, so you have to change as per your requirement. Like this, I already show you. Like this, you have to change your pictures. Like see, this is the icon of female and male, this is the country wise, some of the like scenario, what is the concept. Like after this I am like going to show you that how can we write this. So this is your age demographic, just little small, because in the same way we have to put one more. And just go to home, copy and just paste, little small. And instead of this age, I want the gender. Okay, so this is male and female, and for this gender you can put either line chart. Line chart is just not good one. Yeah, this one is also not good. This one is okay, I think. Okay, so you can put, instead of this age demographic, go to this, you can change the title, and this is gender matrix. Gender matrix. So okay, so how many is a female is 56, 50.63, and this is white. Okay, so go to this title, select this, go to title, and the value is data label. Display auto, so you can change none if you want to change this value. Color black, now it is good, color black, and change the color if you want to change the color of this data. This one is red, and now if I need to change the data of light green. Okay, so this one is okay, or you have to change little dark like this. So you have to change this gender matrix as well as, and now what another thing is remaining. So this is done, interested. So now we have to write, you have to just change it. Yeah, one we have to make one pie chart, and also delete this, just go to this, copy and just paste. Don't need to for make the blank chart. If you have already a chart, you can just select, and this, now this time we have to put one origin on the basis of origin country. Pie chart, select this pie chart, and instead of destination country, you can put as origin country. So total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of origin country, like this. So we have most visited country, and you can just change the title of visitor for, most origin country. Okay, like this. And see, if you change this, this is the legend. Okay, so here is the option of legend. If you switch off, it is not easily identifiable that which country you have. So if you want to legend off, then you have one option here, detail label. Go to this detail label. In this detail label, you have lot of values, categories, data values, percentage, category and data value, category and percentage of total, data value and percentage, and there is a all detail label. So if you want to switch on detail label, it means this is country wise you have a numerical data. See, country Vietnam 7.55% and 7.55%, it's data wise. But if you select this, why it is all percentage, go to this, here I select GT of total visitor, show value as no calculation. So here the value is 119, and here is a percentage, it is automatically changed. So total value you have, and if you change suppose total year, completion year, so see 66 535, and see it is all changing together. Select 2012, now all the data should be changed for all, like female and male. 2016 you have, see the value is changed. In 2017 also this value will change. So now you have any doubt till now, so you can ask me, otherwise we can move forward into our next page. Like this is summary page, or you can make as dashboard summary. So this is guys first page we have ready, and in the page 2 we have some calculations. So I'm just writing here as a calculation. Guys, any doubt you have till now? Anyone? Niti, Surendra, Shweta, Bhaskar, anyone?
No, Harsh, we are all right.
Okay. So
No,
this is just the first. Yeah, tell me, anyone?
Yeah, Harsh, if you want to see like in this file, if you want to see like only in New Zealand, how
Mhm.
many females and males are there? Like just for New Zealand.
Okay, only for New Zealand if you want.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if you want to make it more user friendly, like
So that is the way, na. So this is just a summary. So that is where we have to get it second or third page. In the second or third page, we have to analyze by a country wise. Okay, I will let you know how. See, click this. You have to just duplicate page, not created another page. Just duplicate page. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Dashboard one. Okay, so here this is the duplicate page. Now these values you should not change because heading is data is the same for all the things, and just change this one. I don't need this one. I don't need, and this one I don't need, and this table I need. Okay, so select this table and you can change here. Visited country analyzing. Here I want to discuss for visited country analysis. So this is the visited country, most visited, and this is right now here is only for 5 countries data, 5 visited countries. So I'm just go to this filter tab, sorry, this tab, and remove this. Okay, so here is complete. Now I want to take some little size. Okay, and this size is done. Now go to this. So instead of see percentage and visitor we have, so we don't need percentage. Just uncheck this one. And here I want my male and female visitor. Female, male. Okay. See 457, 248 female and 209 is your male visitor. Also female percentage of female customer. At how many of this percentage? See 248 is a 54.27%. And percentage of male I think we don't create, so we just create it. It is very simple. Just create new measure and just enter. So instead of female you can change the male. Male total, and you can just uncheck this. Like this your table is ready, and you have to just change the name here. Title, and see now value is in the dotted, so you just click on this male visitor and just change into percentage. Here you don't need to have divide by 100 or to multiply by 100. You have to just percentage. So this value will be in percentage. So this is your visited country data. This is your visited country, like most visited. And here one more thing, you have to just select this copy and just paste. We need as demography of destination country wise, not for year or that wise. So destination country, and you have to just select if I need to change into legend. No, it is not good. Okay, so like this you have to change, and this is your age demography. You have to just change the value of this. Okay, so like this you have the value of this data. See, in the Brazil you have 457 visitor, 248 female, 209 male, and how many of this percentage this value is given. In 2016 if you go, the value is changing together automatically. 2017, 2019, like this you have to make for another country wise. Okay, and visitor hotel wise. Right now hotel rating is remaining. Okay, so now if we move into next page, like duplicate, so this is the third page. So here,
Harsh, I have
yes,
one more question. Like we have these countries here,
okay,
and on the page, I just want any five. I mean, not in a sequence or something. I want to select some, like, I select Canada, China, Japan, Kenya. I mean, randomly, I want to select. So, condition, I mean, can we do that? Like,
so you want like a country wise filter, like, so yes, you can do.
not on the basis of any total visitor or something. I want to select, like, randomly I can select any country or any
Yeah,
particular
yeah,
data.
definitely. See, like this way, you select this, and suppose if you have, sorry, here you have this destination, the total visitor, male, female, this kind of destination. Okay, and select this destination into this card chart. Sorry, slicer. And see, like this, if you need to select any of the country, drop down. So this is the drop down for your destination country. Like you have to select here in this category, like here. If you want to select here, you can select, just drop down here. If you want to just see Colombia, so it is for Colombia data only. And see, this value will be changed because this is for all the countries. That is why it is changed. And if you see any other Denmark country, other value will be changed. For Denmark 2019, if you unselect this, the total value of Denmark is there. Okay,
Okay, so we can select only one country at one time, but
yeah,
not
one
like
country.
3,
No,
4,
you
5.
can select 2, 3, 4 as well as just
Oh,
press control. Just press control and you can select 4 countries.
okay.
Okay, you have to just press control from your keyboard and just select. Okay, like this, if I select 4, the value is changed. But if you